Are you enjoying John Dash and Friends? Make sure you follow us so you never miss a new episode. We regularly post new podcast programs and upload interviews on Facebook, so following us is the best way to be notified when new content is released. Just search John Dash and Friends on your favorite social media platform and hit follow to stay connected.
Love, true love, agape love, hesed in the Hebrew, is unconditional, non-transactional. You don't love because somebody does something, you just love them. Love wants what's best for the beloved.
Okay.
So if I love my wife that way, then I want what's best for her. Again, my agenda's gone. What's best for her? Well, I like this, but she likes this. Now, we can negotiate. Because somebody asked us the other day, how have y'all made it so long? How do you describe your marriage? And I said, we're two nice people trying to out-nice each other is the best way I can describe it.
Right.
She wants what's best for me above her,
Right.
and I'm vice versa. And we've made that work. Now, if you're that person and you don't marry somebody who falls in line, that's hell on earth sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think when we can love the other one, meaning I want what's best for them no matter what.
Right.
And the Bible even says that, love your wife as Jesus loved the church, who laid down his life. That doesn't mean he died. It means he gave up being God.
Right.
For a while for the church. He left heaven to go to the Middle East with no air conditioning.
Right.
He got rid of his agenda. So yeah, for marriage, I think that's it. And I had some young men I was working with, and they said, they asked the same question. I said, well, I'd tell you how to make a marriage last, but you couldn't do it. Of course, that swelled them up. What do you mean we couldn't do it? I said, well, you couldn't do it. What do you mean? I said, well, you'd have to marry Angela, and I won't allow it. So when I talk about my success in marriage, I just married well. Again, I didn't deserve it. I didn't sit down and say, I'm going to pick out the perfect woman. I didn't deserve it, but I found her. God gave me to her, or vice versa. But yeah, I think it's a matter of loving, of truly loving, which means I want better for the beloved, even at my own cost.
When I see some people, though, I can't imagine some people being married because they seem so selfish. I see somebody that's alone, and because to be married is not to be selfish.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, I'm real big, I make sure there's nothing before I go to bed laying out. I make sure things are picked up. I look at things. I make sure the sink is wiped off. I want to make sure that my clothes do go in the hamper. I don't know how they get in the washer. But,
that's right.
I looked at the washer before, but I'm not sure about that.
I'm right there with
I
you
just
on
have
that.
to get new clothes.
Yeah.
But I think about it. I don't want to be selfish, and I want to look out for her and see what I can do for her. Okay. How I can serve my wife, how I can make sure she has what she needs and does it. But last night we was watching something. We was watching American Idol from that day recorded. We was watching something, and I don't know, it was 11 o'clock at night, and I said, I'm telling you something, woman. I said, you ain't lazy. You've been out painting all day. She's painting on the house and working. I said, I'm telling you something. You ain't lazy. You're a worker.
Take us with you wherever you go. Introducing John Dash and Friends, the new podcast you don't want to miss. Now streaming on 11 platforms including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and YouTube Podcasts. Download, follow, and listen anytime, anywhere. John Dash and Friends. Press play and join the conversation.